I'm used to hearing it's a matter of time before anything I'm up before is sure to be mine. And I do believe it and know I get to receive it as I keep these words in my mind each and every time. Just prepare for it. Just prepare for it. Who knows it could happen tonight and it could happen to knows, but who really knows? Who knows, but who really knows? Death sneaks upon you like a thief in the night. Since we're not sure if it's arrival, we gotta live right, though we might get distracted by the things in our sight. We can't go blindly when we enter the light. Before we enter the light, just prepare for it. Just prepare for it. Who knows it could happen tonight and it could happen to knows, but who really knows? Who knows, but who really knows? I'm feeling this aura.
Say she want the farmer man. Yeah, man, I thought it's a representative. Me, I said, check me up on the overall settings. This.
Yeah, you know, it's your boy Jack Can, straight out of Canada, and overall setting.
Yo, this is the girl Joey Brooks, and I'll be on Overall Settings Podcast.
I represent for Overall Podcast. You know, Overall Settings Podcast. See?
Please get the president. I know I represent for Overall Settings that develop the resident.
I will be on Overall Settings.
On the Overall Settings Podcast.
People, you know it's the Overall Settings Podcast.
Overall Settings give thanks every day.
Overall Settings.
Overall Settings Podcast.
I will be live on Overall Settings.
Overall Settings. Pow, 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 pow. Way ho. Pow, 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 pow. Not because you're over there and I'm here, I'm with you. My heart, my soul, my love lies, we burn deep within, and my heart is with you, and my soul is with you, and the love we have goes on and on, yeah.
Father, it's a girl Kerry Lopez. Dearest Daddy, I love you so, cause you stood by my mom. Father, it's a girl Kerry Lopez. Dearest Daddy, I love you so, cause you stood by my mommy. You want just through, and Daddy, I love you so, because you stood by my mommy. You want just through. Respect to my father, how you take care of me, and me love you so much, oh dearest Daddy. Can't recall a night we go bed hungry. Work very hard just to take care of. And all the trouble where we give you never did abuse. We no disrespectful words you ever speak unto me. My daddy, I love you so, cause you stood by my mommy. You watch us grow. Daddy, I love you so, cause you stood by my mommy. You watch us grow. From my idea, my name, my daddy is a farmer. Plant peas, corn, yam, banana, pepper. He must take care, me got the bush and the donkey hamper. I bet you never tell me when name chocolate. Daddy bone green bush when him a run mosquito. Chop asleep, wake up and get roast potato. And a tall glass of milk from the fattest heifer. Oh daddy, I love you so, cause you stood by my mommy. You watch us grow. daddy, I love you so. Cause you stood by my mommy. You watch us grow. Hey, thank you for combing my ear while mommy took sick. Just me for school, I'll know me still slick. Me can't forget about me metal lunch kit to tell me defend myself, me not fi take nobody lick. Take a man like you to be a perfect dad, to care for his family and share what you have. I love you so much, oh dearest, that the only man I put above you is the Almighty God. Oh daddy, I love you so. Cause you stood by my mommy. You watched us grow. Daddy, 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 I love you. I love you so. You stood by my mommy. You watched us grow. I love you. Daddy, 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 I love you. I love you so. Cause you stood by my mommy. You watch us grow. You watch us grow. Watch us grow. You watch us grow.
Yo, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the pleasure of being here with a fiery. When I say fiery, you know, me I talk about hot tamale, me I talk about scotch bonnet pepper hot, me I talk about, trust me, the coal them where like you know, coal fire when you all a cook. And it's that lady, her personality na normal, you know, see it. And you don't know what overall settings is all about. We feature the icons of yesteryear. The one them chop the bush for the man them who can there now and I do them thing. And then you have the future icons of tomorrow. And then you have the people them like myself here. The diamonds in the rough way. Nobody no know about but talented na blurred na than me I tell you said this lady a fall under all of them category there because she's been making her contribution for quite some time right now. And she continues even within the face of adversity. You know, knowing that at any given time she could be the most talented person in the room and nobody knows. You know, and as an artist, that's a very humbling experience that I don't think anybody can embody apart from an artist will actually go through them things there for years. So we aspire to give those who may not be as known are the one them where chop the bush and people kind of just dash them aside, or the one them where they on the rise and nobody don't know about them. We come to change the narrative. That little platform where you see right so because once it go up, now watch the people them where they on the life. Once it go up, it dead forever. So once them people that make them mark, this is something that will always be there for the archive where them fans can come back, come look on. So that's what overall settings is about. So without further ado, a very warm overall settings welcome for Hot K, aka Kerry Lopez.
It's again Kerry Lopez. Kerry Lopez, I'm just an overall setting podcast, you know. And I'm about that something here. You know what I mean? Yes. Thank you so much for that beautiful introduction. I don't know where to stand on the stage right now because it's all flame that you throw out there, you know. Give thanks, you know, overall.
You sound like a choppy, I don't know for the headphone where you have on. The people need to hear your beautiful voice, loud and clear. You know, my
son. You hear me now?
Yeah, man, we are here, you know. You can't.
Loud and clear, man. Give thanks for that beautiful introduction, you know. All of that place that you throw out there about me, you know, I don't know where out there to stand now. That the place is on fire, according to you. Kerry Lopez podcast overall settings. Give thanks.
Yeah, big up in a moment. Big up. I mean, from the very first, I think that the first time I had the pleasure of talking to you, it was your birthday.
You know.
You not hear me? Well on there, well on there. We're gonna fix that thing, you know. We're gonna fix this thing because the devil can't go around it. The devil cannot go around it under any circumstances. Satan just going back palm whichever ends it there and stay there so.
You know what, man.
All right, well on there. Mama, you hear me now? You hear me better?
Loud and clear on a headset.
All right, all right, all right,
Yeah.
all right, all right, all right. What I was saying was, now irrelevant,
Hello?
yeah, man, irrelevant.
Hello? How come I would from my phone, man? They're on the interview paper.
I got to go on.
Chano.
All right.
Chano.
Check.
Overall settings, you know, at the various study, I do them something, they give thanks to energy, you know, and like, you know.
No, but
my beautiful people.
I was saying the first time that I had the pleasure of talking to you, it was your birthday, and you were introduced to us by Tishana, aka Pinky Famous, and from the minute that I spoke to you, I seen that you were not a normal talent without even hearing, a song from you. Just basically, the way that your spirit captured me was like, wow, not a girl and a normal. She's super talented. You know what I say? And then she sent me 2 songs right after that. And when she sent me sang them, I was blown away. And then, I started to watch you on Boombox Friday, and me join your page, and me I watch your page, and me I watch the thing them what you do, and me I say, yo, he's not a normal talent, and it's just a pleasure to have you here. I know that you could be anywhere in the world right now, and for you to take this time out and lively cater yourself to this platform is it's just a pleasure. We're humbled by it, and we just want to thank you, for taking the time out to come over here. You know what I mean?
You're also welcome, overall, Philadelphia and the whole globe. Kerry Lopez, you mentioned that a famous person, Pinky Famous, introduced me. So, probably, the famous something rubber off of a Pinky Famous and rub straight right. So, big up to Pinky Famous and, Music Sound Studio. Yes, thank you, please. This energy, what they describe as being different, it's there. It's different, and it has been different, from my earlier days. Not a lot of people understand it, so I have to nurture it in a way that, I can really present it to people in a joyful way.
Right.
All the time, Yeah.
Right. So it started from humble beginnings in the parish of Manchester for Kerry Lopez. So when did your passion for the music begin, and when did you start to embark on your journey after you found out that you had this immense talent?
The passion, begins, I started out in church, from church to, different platforms, school, fiestas, etc. People would applaud me and tell me, you have a good voice, you should, do something about it, which I did. It wasn't easy at first, because I'm a Christian background, not everything is accepted, but further on, getting encouragement and following and listening and, holding a musical vibe, I was introduced to Luciano show back in 2005, where I got a chance to perform on his Black History show, and it was a beautiful experience where it gave me the boost and the boldness to go forward, and I keep following my dreams with all of the ups and downs, I never give up because I believe in myself at first. So, something special about me, I wanted to find out because everybody else, couldn't do what.
So how hard was it making the transition from the church into the whole secular realm? I mean, I know Luciano is a spiritual artist, not necessarily religious, or if you did have to point him to any type of religion, it would obviously be Rastafarian. But it's still a music that's played within the dance hall and that you probably would not hear in church. So, like, how was that transition for you from
It was
being
quite, it was quite, easy, to transition because to try, to make the difference because we weren't singing anything derogatory, it was just holding a joy at all times, listening to great Bob and some, original work out there. We couldn't entertain any slackness, so it was easier to listen to a reggae song, So yeah, man, it wasn't hard. That wasn't anything hard to do. It was smooth, it wasn't a joy, making a joyful night, Every time as often as I can, I make that nice,
right? So at the time when you got on to stage with on the Lucy show, I guess you had already decided that you wanted to embark on a music career. Was there somebody? Okay, people, we lost Kerry. The connection is kind of shaky. It's always like that in Jamaica. I wish them would have really sort out this problem. Such a phenomenal talent on the live at this moment. I want to say big up to Beaky Bailey. Big up yourself, my general. I see you up on the live. Large up. Big up Alien Vice on the live right now as well. Big up the real Asa on the live. We just lost Kerry Lopez. Hopefully she'll log in back eventually. In the meantime, she sent me some songs to play for you guys. So, we're going to keep the party going. You know what I mean? I'm going to drop a song. Well on, that sound like a cash register and a song that. Well on, somebody appear me. Are you there ask about are you there ask about unemployment? A cash out time, brother. All right then. So we're gonna drop one bad Kerry Lopez and try to figure out what's going on with her. Not sure what's happening right now. Somebody's calling me. Don't know. Oh, singing melody this. Well, and there. Give me a second. People. Well, I'm singing melodies calling me at the moment. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, singing melody slated to come on at 10 o'clock. Kerry Lopez was just here. Not sure what transpired a while ago. But we're trying to figure out the problem as we speak. The live is going on at the moment. I'm going to drop a Kerry Lopez song, and then I'm going to try to call her on the other side to figure out what happened with our connection. I apologize. The item don't know these are circumstances that are beyond our control. May I say, we have to just work with it. Can't fight it. No, may I deal it? All right then. So, in the meantime, Kerry Lopez. Large up on yourself and give thanks for the patient.
Yo, I want to know. Right now, this one for killing even make no sense. How are this for? Stupidness. Full time the violence to cease. In at the ghetto, I have beg some peace. Include yourself, Mr. Big Time Police. Had of things that go on well under this street.
Kerry Lopez!
Full time the violence to cease. In at the ghetto, I have beg some peace. Include yourself, Mr. Big Time Police. Had of things that go on well under this street. Mothers are born, fathers are weak. But see them one son, but the lion in the street.
Yeah, I'm pull them to them. I select voice and courtesy of the one, Kerry Lopez. Yep. Yeah, but the king, but the punks gang.
Put on the violence to cease. In the ghetto and you beg some peace. Include yourself, Mr. Big Time Police. Kind of things that go on well under the street. I must say that. Put on the violence to cease. In the ghetto and you beg some peace. Include yourself, Mr. Big Time Police. Kind of things that go on well under the street. Mothers are born, fathers are weak. But see them one son, but the lion in the street. Next thing them.
I wanted to say this song like a live bands I play too. That me I tell you. At here.
Real big man out the street, him a loot and him a shoot and everybody can sleep. No him drop out, them can't buy a ring. Alright then, full time the violence to cease. In the ghetto and you beg some peace. Include yourself, Mr. Big Time Police. Kind of things that one well under the screen. And then I wonder what is going on today. In this world, everybody needs to start to pray. Because it's getting very ugly and we need a change. Rearrange, people play. Put on the violence to see.
What an artist, bad man. Hot here. Don't remember singing melody is on the other side.
Serve and protect. That's the one me check. But now me see police and kneel down in the people neck. And them now get up until your body left your breath. I know what in a session me see them.
Young but the gang, but the gang. Young but the people's gang. Kerry the gang. What? Okay. Yep.
Put on the violence for cease. In the ghetto and you beg some peace.
Yeah, but the gang.
Big time police. Lot of things are going well under the street. I'm a side. Put on the violence for cease.
1 3.
Ghetto and you beg some peace.
1 3.
Big time police. Kind of things are going well under the street.
Okay, that is the voice of Kerry Lopez, and she is back with us, ladies and gentlemen. Do remember, we have no control over what happens with the internet. And a lot of times when people are on lockdown, everybody's in the house on the internet. I mean, I know that there was supposed to be a hurricane passing through the place and the world work. So we're not really sure what's transpiring at the moment, but
yeah, it's happening here too. Internet.
But Miss Lopez is back among us, and you know, and some of the time kind of chip out, but you don't know it go. Big up singing melody. We are forward shortly after. You know what I mean? We there talk to Kerry Lopez right now. You know what I mean? I'm hailing from the community of Manchester. How did you find yourself after that debut on stage in the grass of Kingston, Jamaica? I mean, I know that most artists, when they embark on a music career, I guess, like in Philly, I mean, in America, we either go to California or we go to New York. So, I mean, I hear a lot of artists whose careers start from the country that in order to get heard, it's like your Africa tone. Is that kind of all your journey?
Yes. Yes, coming from out of rural, Manchester and coming into Kingston it was very challenging, Mm-hmm. But it is coming to Kingston, the capital is actually the factory, so we have to come close, as close as possible to find the people who are, in charge of the mechanical part of the music, instrumental part, to come closer to, to the factory. So, in and out from Kingston back to home in Manchester, So, we catch a little of this and we miss out on a little, so we still never give up, What we catch, we put it to use and keep punching and know that at the end of the day, all of these will come to, come together sometime.
So
never stop working,
What would you say were some of the challenges that you faced early on in the music business as a lady, and not only as a lady, but a lady who obviously is very strong-minded and look like he's a no-nonsense type of person? You know what I mean? So, and I like he's a pushover, and nobody, you don't strike me as that type of person there. So, I mean, what kind of challenges did you face, upon your journey and coming up?
You know, we face a lot of different obstacles along the way, and as you mentioned that you see me as a strong woman, you know, I was born strong, but we didn't start out so strong, just a journey, straight way up and firm way up, so at one point we kind of soft, we never understand and we never know how, but we push and the shove and the push, kind of groom us and firm me up, that's I can say that today, really. You know what I mean? So when a person see a female artist first, the opposite sex, they see somebody sexy and appealing, you know what I mean? So most of the time that is a distraction to the whole music itself, the whole mission, the whole purpose, So sometimes we have to go back and drawing board and say, okay, probably this is too sexy, this is too that. So it's always an hard work, and as you go on the journey, you realize that you have to be artistic to make it work, in a male dominant industry such as what I'm in. So, it's always been creative and going on the journey is a learn process. So, what I mean? We win and we learn, we get a more experience. So, a little of this, little of that.
So you stepped into the realm of the music. Like I say, you made your debut on stage on a Luciana show in 2005. Based on what I know and common knowledge is that you took a few years before you actually ventured into a studio to record your first official recording. So what was happening in between that stage show and to the time you got on a record?
That, I'm also a mother of three, and,
Okay.
at that point, we have to do some parenting at the same time because the children are spiritual. Started out early being a mother, so we have to attend to so many other stuff, Being a young mother really allowed me to learn responsibility from early, So to be I was attending to, my children and the music as well. So I tell you a little like that here and there.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And then, like you say, after 3 years, you got some boom bam, and I guess this burning desire for music was still inside of you. So, the first studio you entered, was that in the community in which you reside, or did you already make that trad to Kingston?
And there's a studio in my community in Christian and of Singa, was a dog place studio we used to go hang out and catch a practice.
Mm-hmm.
And Singa is also my classmates, they go to tell Singa anyway, we start out and knock bench and Mr. Singa about the studio, we used to go and we have time, start learn how to, do studio thing and, growth process. Until we reach that Kingston, now we get a chance to rub shoulders. As a matter of fact, um, I was in St. Louis at a show and I see a whole crowd of people are coming. I said, oh, go on. We went to a car visiting show and I realized what it's a lunch. His crew warriors, and he was hosting the show, he was performing and all of that. And my friends moved me and I said, yes, is that really? One of to me. Sorry, they never stopped in Richmond State. So I reached up there and I said that I look around, and a lot of people were there behind him and then started I'm just minded. So we step forward now and I say, can I sing? And I say, yes. And then give me a mic and give me the mic and hold on fire and shit. And I say, Kingston, judgment yard, and I say judgment yard, because in a Kingston I feel like, in our work out, I was going to try to do a little thing, I was coming in back because we not really set place and so settle in, I have to still go back home for the youth it and you know, say, alright, then I get the encouragement, so everything sounds alright. So one punch to right and make sure it will connect. You know, so it's a challenge that was, you know, right now I don't regret anything on the journey. So we're still there, I do the work the same way, you know.
I mean, it's just ironic, hearing your story. Even though, I wish the quality of the song was better because you have quite a story, and I like to feel like I'm on a spiritual journey. Um, and this journey, started long ago, but I feel like we're a part of a special elite family. You know what I mean? Like, in a sense, like outcasts, are people who are kind of like frowned upon, because we use a different side of our minds. Um, and I've been organically led to be able to converse with over 200 odd artists over the past 8 months, which is kind of unheard of for any platform. I do 6 shows within 2 days every week, and I've been doing that for about since October, and we're booked out until August with people still trying to get on the platform. You know what I mean? So
I was the lucky one. Whoa!
so that lets me know that we're on a spiritual journey, and every artist that I talk to, it's confirmation that the world are with up on the same journey. I'm gonna tell you why. Because you just mentioned something, and I mean, I don't know if you ever looked at it like this, but as a spectator on the outside looking in, you tell me, say, one of your first big exposure was Luciana. And for a lot of artists who has been in this business, that's unheard of. That's evaded them for over the span of their whole career. You know what I mean? And the very next person was Sizzler. And if you look at the affiliation between Sizzler and Luciana, Luciana was the one who kind of introduced Sizzler to the platform. You know what I say? So, you know what I mean? That's kind of crazy, like looking at that affiliation. You see what I mean? Right. So I'm just sitting here and I'm listening to that, and I automatically made that connection, which probably you probably never thought about it like that. But I'm looking at right. You see what I say? You know what I mean? And it lets me know that's like confirmation for me, because everything that I do, whether it be an interview, getting up and doing this music, whatever it is, it's all navigated by the spirit. You know what I mean? And when I talk to people, the connection is a spiritual connection. It's not, it's not I'm not a journalist. I'm not really conduct traditional interviews. So, if somebody will come over here for that, and I really that's how I think that.
Yeah. One to one kind of thing, you know. All of
Yeah.
it, you know, what the purpose.
Right. So after being in Kingston now, so you said, was your first stop Judgment Yard, or when you embarked on your mission to Kingston now, did you already have like things kind of set up, or were you just out there just freelancing?
We never have nothing set up, we just all the freelance and every time, you know, rub shoulders with some great people, and you know, the more we do it, the more deeper it gets. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Jerry, you turn off in a different lane, you know, you start, you know, finding out words and meaning, you know, and, you know, putting things together, you know, punch right, you know. But the back and forth from rural to Kingston was one of the greatest challenge, you know, because, you know, when you leave, you miss out, and then, you know, despite the person, but you never give up. And I always believe in myself and know that, you know, there's something special about me. Because, as I said earlier, you know, not everybody, you know, accepts me, you know, in a friendly way. So I know that, you know, yeah, man, everything go on, man. So, yeah, push more music same way, and, you know, come for the heart of the people, and, you know,
Right.
through words, so on and forth, you know,
Right.
until, you know, we find a place. the show now with Sizzla. It's sort of song and it worked. Before I would have get back and put the mic and that start party with me, you know.
Wow.
That's right. So I use that same song, you know, to enter a competition, a JCDC competition, you know, and I did it because I went to look for a family member in the town of Manchester, and it was at least, you know, this thing I registered for contest. And the contest, anyway, I'm going to look for you and find him. I said, wow, cousin, the right person in my think I'm the artist, the artist. We are going with them to my register for JCDC. Come register to man. I said, for real. And I said, just do it, man. Just sign up the paper, even if you're not power, but just sign up the paper in the back. So we deal with it, sign up the paper and follow up, and they had several seminars and, you know, workshops, you know, which was great because it taught me how to use the stage and how to present myself and, you know, what not to do and all of those, you know, guidelines and the journey. When I lose, you know, we just have to do it and you feel good and, you know, people are all a joy and it's all right, then that's not the way. And, you know, follow up and until the final night and I realize that people really, when I tell me, I say, no, someone now got to something I do, come can't bother. And then the people from the contest start call me now and say, Mr. Lopez, if you don't have any fear or anything, we come and get you, you know, because apparently they like my fires and my energy. And we look how we don't see, I'm say, Canada, how me hear the lady say, if you don't have any fear to get here, you know, I say fear to get here.
You're right. That's something why you move. Wherever you just do, your voice come over very clear right now. I don't know where they are going before, but I hear you loud and clear right now.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, man. It's like a shot tonight or something. I don't know where going a while ago. But your voice kicking. Yeah.
Kicking, you know. All right. So I say, you know.
Give me 1 second. 1 second, yeah? Give me 1 second.
You know, problem.
Yeah. All right, yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know what going a while ago, but your voice kicking very loud and strong and powerful a while ago, you know. So it comes like at the headset at the problem. Like, I don't know if it have a little shots. Yeah, have a little shots tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, so I go look for my family now and they must say, yeah man, you can fill out the form and just do it, you know, you never can tell probably nothing a day. I will do it, you know, and the people call me for the whole workshop thing. So one particular man, you know, when I say some files I have to go, you know, display all of what we learn, we have to perform, you know. You say, no, can't bother do me now, go or something. Come name Steve good, you know. Anyway, the lady called and I said, Miss Lopez, where are you? We're looking for you, and you know, you're not here, so the energy don't even feel right. We know something missing. I said, Missing, no, can't manage something right now. She said, what happened? You know, what is the problem? Just tell me. You know, and string bean, you know, was in the background. I said, where are you? Where are you? We come on to get you. So I said, all right, then we get up and we got in the mood to go. And, you know, it was great. I delivered well. The following night was the contest, you know, the finals. I'm going to sing at the finals and all the vibes. I'm going to, you know, let's sing the song. I come here to sing the song. I will make check a stack of me. I'm going to say win. I say win. Really? Win. You know, so the win. I'm never going to say, Auntie, you know, see you win. Me stand up, man. You know, so I am always winning, you know, all when me even know say I win, all the way are winners, you know.
Right.
So we have to just keep doing what we do best and do it, you know, with fun and love and, you know, joy that others can hold a joy to, you know, you don't have to overdo it, you know, just do it how you can do it and the world I see it, and we never know say I see it. So we just give thanks for every positive energy, you know, and the growth too, because once upon a time it wasn't like this. So we just give thanks.
Right. Who are some of the people that influenced and continue to influence Ake and Kerry Lopez?
Wow. You know, some have some. I'm a person. I go, but I still need guidance. You know, and I find comfort when elders guide, and so I always try to get closer to some people who can tell me say, alright, So from early out, it was some Rasta people, yeah, and then it continues. So any elder we know is alright, then we can hold a jar with, move forward, a level of inspiration, a direction, So and then it come down to like the first time I met like Ken Booth, Ken Booth took me in the studio and he was wow about my voice and he started to show me around and telling me and encourage me, you know. And the journey continues, I never really met anybody yet that deliberately tell me say, well, don't do this or don't do that, They more do it, them action more than literally said, But every energy counts, you know what I mean? Because if we don't get any negative action energy, then we're not gonna move forward and tighten up. People just lead their way, because they feel like it's convenient to them certain way sometimes. But we give thanks for every energy because we see about and put positive way for God put the rest them until we can start them out,
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
yeah, man, we give thanks for everything, and learn lessons because something because we not lose nothing.
Exactly.
Gain some new experience.
I mean, me definitely me go make a chat come out. So are you still between Manchester and Kingston, or are you predominantly residing in town right now?
No, we can't left out yard outside, but you don't know more time we have to stay in the factory because certain things we have bake take long and some of them is spoil and we have to bake it over. You know what I mean? So we can't left out home, but me in Kingston and now punching some work, So we slide in, as often as we can because you don't know a foundation, home is, So me in Kingston I'm very easy to find. You know what I mean? So
I mean,
then I'm pushing some positive work.
you're such a talented individual. You're such an energy that I just feel like this live, with the way that it's going, and your voice is not projecting well, the lighting. I'm gonna be in Jamaica. I me want to continue this in person. You know what I mean? Like, no, seriously. You know what I mean? And if we can make an arrangement for link up, because like I said, you're such an immense talent, and it's kind of defeating the purpose, because what we do here is, like I said, we want to bring you to the forefront and make the best representation of you, so when somebody sees it, them can get the same impression that me get the first time I meet you. You know,
Wow.
like the
Okay,
camera,
yeah.
the camera is kind of dark. Your voice is not projecting well. You know,
You know what I go on over here.
right?
Well, I the man. The camera dark, everything dark. What is it? Big. Every love is in the darkness. What I do to me?
I mean the lighting. I mean, me not know. You like me say, but I
Look
just
at the night and they were telling the conserve for the bulb and the light bill. So we don't know if a total darkness because the light and project good. We make it about it.
I mean, like I say, it's. I want the best
Yeah,
represent.
man, but that offer is great, that offer is great to come in and sit in and chat to Kerry Lopez. As you say, the vibes there where you found, and first, acquaintance. And so I just real vibes, I just meet this young man, come couldn't go do nothing else and be nobody but be myself.
Exactly.
Cause, you know, people try to quench that and every time.
See the internet all a stick. Kerry Lopez is on the live right now, ladies and gentlemen, talking to us from Kingston, Jamaica, originally from Manchester. One hell of a talent. You can look up her music on our social media platforms at K, aka Kerry Lopez. You know, internet I give you a warm time. I know. Kerry, you know me I go
Overall podcast, I do.
me I go jump in one of your bad song them right now, you know. All right. Banana Kerry Lopez. Kerry Lopez. Immense talent, immense talent.
Girl, I don't know if it is your true intention, but you turn me on. Turn you on to turn me on. Girl, I don't know if it is your true intention, but you turn me on. Turn you on to turn me on. Meet me at the corner. Take me link down the avenue, yeah. I'll be patiently waiting, girl. Waiting there for you. You turn me on. Turn me on, turn me on. Turn me on, turn me on, turn me on, yeah. Alright, I'm in love again. I tell my friends that I'm happy now. I never want this to end. In love, and this a girl not pretend. I hope you never break my heart, you're my friend. You light up my fire, go with the heat. Burning desire, you make me complete. Burn it up higher, we're lost in the sheets.
Kerry, I want you this. I want you this. I want you this.
Me and Roger Robin. That's me and Roger Robin.
Roger Robin. Roger Robin. Are your song or theme song?
Roger Robin is a collab with myself and Roger, which is on his album, Track 3 and My Number Matter album, produced by Love Injection. I wrote my lines. Beautiful vibe there.
So how you go for the people them song and make it sound like a your song?
Yeah, no. Me get some I have to go for the good. What is? You don't have a Japan?
You too out of order, man.
Then if a man say England and say me turn him on, what do you want me to do? With my chocolate skin. Then you want to turn me on? Then you want to turn me on?
Bad song. Bad song. We're going to drop it again. All right. It just have like a nice little mellow vibe pre like and your selection of rhythms are all like vintage and that can't dead type of feel man I say is this the type of rhythm that you prefer, or you will go on any rhythm, or is it a certain sound that you're trying to find? I mean, because most of the rhythms that I heard are like throwback rhythms, but you fit so perfectly over these rhythms that it's like it hard to tell if that's your niche. Is that what you feel most comfortable doing, or it just happens like that?
The rhythms. I really love one drop rhythms. The original music. The drum, the bass, the whole. Live music. I really have a passion for that. You know what I mean? And I do some of my songs a cappella. I write them a cappella, I mix them a cappella. So um, it's kind of easy to fit them on any rhythm. You know. So yeah, they are written in silence, and most of the time it's just tears are the beat. So they can be adjusted. They can turn up, them can smooth out, them can. So the rhythm them nice, man. One drop rhythm, I love one drop rhythm, but music is life. So anyway, the music, music is not one set of thing all the time. Because music is a different energy and different vibe. So any rhythm come, you send them come on, but we have some more people special out and put those aside, for special events.
Bad collaboration. That still, me not lie. You know what I mean? Are there any dream collaborations that you have in mind? That is there anybody in particular that you would want to collaborate with? Is there anybody that you would be opposed to collaborating with? You don't have to be
Yes.
specific. You don't have to be specific. You know what I mean, as far as name calling, but like, is it a certain type of artist that you just wouldn't do a song with?
In certain type of artists, artists is artistic, So it's not that we wouldn't do a song with certain artists, is the topic of the song we're going to deal with,
Right,
you know.
right.
So, yeah, man, we not push to anybody because, the push to not feel, but it never feel good yet, you know. So, we're not here to push away anybody, but for you can present the thing on nice ways, everybody can hold a jar, I mean, I feel full of vibes, so everybody can left out and lock out, then we hold a proper vibes, you know what I mean? So, who am I to put judgment and who and say, no, and now, we don't do that,
Also, your
we do that
sister,
all the while, I don't feel good, I don't look good neither. So,
your
the
sister,
artist them I do, positive music that, I can relate to and, take off nothing and, move it and then fine. So, we not destroy nothing.
your sister,
No, not destroy,
your sister,
you know.
your sister, you bite the bait a while ago. You not even know it.
So,
So you have to do a collaboration with me now. You not even the door, so and then we are go.
book up, book. Let me see, I come and show you whatever those that I go and make sure it's a real show. Yeah.
Come and see like you say, well on them. I don't want to say wrong artist no and Ray and see.
No, because once upon a time, probably people never want to hear what Kerry Lopez say hard K, But and it take good process and experience and so on the thing. Me sure no say probably different now as far as the I'm standing. So we not push down nobody and push nobody at all. You never can tell. You know what I mean? So we always have a wide arms open, but everything come with principle and respect. So we like to keep it one certain way. We still have fun.
Right. So what are your what's on tap for you? What you got going on in the future? I mean, things are starting to free up a little more, open up. So I mean, I don't know if there's any performances in line, any future releases,
Yes, Sure. I've been on set all weekend, last weekend, all week as a matter of fact, doing music videos, for upcoming projects, what I mean. I'm doing some work with O Masters Production, also doing some work with Institute of Music and Productions, so we are putting things in place to, you know, let the people, let the fans, a little bit more comfortable as to, holding a Kerry Lopez vibes, for them one way, nobody can talk to them when them and deal with it, when we talk come forward, videos and songs, coming from the album. I want to be, you know, I want to be able to deliver the album because the people is actually waiting and asking and telling me what to put on it and whatever, whatever I hear. So it's always good to have a vibe with them. That's, because they are the ones who are making it possible. So we have to actually listen to them too. And, we can't do it alone. So the people respond is great. So we have to work with them and give them what they want because, what I mean, that they make it possible.
Right. So, I noticed that you're a fixture. You become quite a fixture at Boombox Fridays. And I know that's a thing where I know I kind of started out. If I'm not mistaken, at the studio that you were at when I talked to you the first time, right? Ladies and gentlemen, I think she froze up again. This internet is really an issue for us right now. I don't think this is a proper representation of such a phenomenal artist. Not sure what's happening right now. Okay, Kerry, are you there? You can hear me? No, I said I noticed that you've become quite a fixture at Boombox Fridays. For the people who don't know about that, like what is your affiliation with that event? Not sure what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. I think we may have lost Kerry. Not. This is not good.